The next, you've done this one. The next one is this one, right? And then the next one's that one. And then when we're done with all these, then we're going to do a composition. Approximately 18 by 24 is what this is, I believe. And if you notice, I'm putting the plan up there, and then we're going to do two elevations to one side. And I kind of want to see how this is going to work first, but before you decide where to put it on the piece of paper, because it's really, it looks fine the way it is now. So I'm going to take the same assignment that you've already done, right here, but I'm going to lower the ground line. And I said 6 feet. I'm just going to say right there, because that's my what? Scale figure, right? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to draw my horizon line. I'm going to label it. Everything's important. And then I've already set up the horizon line because this doesn't change. All I do is moving the horizon up and down. So the vanishing point is where? Brendan, hold it. Yes, you got to label that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to put it there. Put it there. That is the vanishing points on the eye level drawing. So I need my ground line. First step is to go, that's the measuring point on the picture plane. So I bring it down to the ground line, right? So I'm going to bring it down to the ground line. And if you notice, that the measuring line doesn't change in terms of height. It's the same thing. So it goes like that. That's that. And then the peak, the gable, is here somewhere. So those are my two my one measuring line there. Now what, guys?
Vanish it?
Vanish. Have to vanish left and right, right? But look, the house, I'm gonna call this a house, I'm right in the middle of it, right? So I don't see the top view. I don't see the bottom view, but I see the sides. So I'm gonna vanish everything there. So it may confuse you a little bit initially because we're overlaying things, right? Mm-hmm. So there. 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 And there, right? Mm-hmm. Now where do I stop it? Exactly in the same point, because I already I've already constructed my station point from my lines from the station point to those corners. So the only thing that changes there is the height. I'm following, I can see Brendan's construction lines, and there it is. Now I'm gonna vanish the roof line, the gable, to find that. I showed you a shortcut, or because you already have it here, and bring that down. That's not right. Something's off. Where's your station point? Here, right? Yeah, it's over here somewhere. I bring it down to here.
Oh, the station point? Oh.
The station, yeah. What I'm saying is you've already done all the hard work with this one. All I'm doing is bringing down the lines again. Now, here's that point there. I haven't done anything with it yet here, but that's gonna vanish. To here. that is the main body of the house. That make sense? So, I think the hardest thing in this, at least to visual, because you're, at this point, you're overlaying that. So you could stick a piece of like white paper over it to cover the perspective, because you had, to do that, the other two, you basically just need that and that, because you have all these lines to the picture plane. You're just bringing everything down and over. Does that make sense? And now, again, the beauty of this is, there's that column. There's that column. How do I know how high to make it? That opening from here. So bring that across to my measuring line. That's the important thing. That's where people kind of mess up. And then that's parallel to this, so that's that. So now I have the opening, right? I gotta show the depth, which is here, and I gotta show that little cantilever, that little roof area. And you got points there, but I said that this little roof area, I should have put it on here, but I didn't. It's about a foot. So I'm gonna bring that over here, or I use it, you measure with a foot, and then vanish left to right. It's either vanishing left to right or vertical. Those are the three lines. Two lines, right? Because you got horizontal, or you have vertical, and you have vanishing lines. 1 point perspective is a little bit different, which we'll cover when I get back. That make sense?
Yes, sir.
So then, if you're done with this, then you put this aside and do the one where you're doing worm's eye view, which is that. And you could literally measure, well, I'll tell you where the worm's eye, you can measure from here to there to give you that. Now, that means your paper's gonna have to be on the bottom side because you're drawing up. Does that make sense? Once you've constructed all these lines and all these drawings, then we'll combine them on one sheet, which I anticipate will be happening on Wednesday of next week. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Try it. I'm excited about this, guys. I think it